you should know that war is not a good thing. Yeah, it's not good. Through God, it's not good. Yeah. In DRC, we have a war for 30 years. No? People are dying. No? Every day, people die in DRC. It's the longest war in Africa. And as Africans, when people die, we have to mourn. We have to cry and mourn. No? Because this is our culture. It's part of our culture. Yeah. Maybe in DRC, like when someone dies, like those who die who being killed by the war, when they die, we have to cry. And when you're crying, you're like, anakufa banaua tena mabomi lisusu na Goma mabomi na Beni lisusu mabomi batwe Felix mabomi lisusu na Kome mabomi lisusu mabomi lisusu mabomi lisusu na Beni. We cry, as Africans. Yeah. And when you cry, actually, like in DRC, we are 142 tribes. So everyone has to cry in his own way, because you're expressing your feeling, They don't stop you to cry how you feel. And actually, they kill like every time, Yeah. However, that our leaders, they have tried to initiate like kind of meetings to find peace. Maybe they have organized like 52 political meetings just to try to find a solution to the war, to find, to find a peace. Our leaders, political leaders, but it never worked out. Yeah, solution was very hard to find, Yeah. Yeah. The first political meeting, it was just to go in Rwanda and bring the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, in Goma, up to the capital city in Kinshasa. Yeah, just to show the world that we don't have a problem, that we are one people, we are same people. Yeah, we just have sometimes argument, which we can fix. We are not we are not that real enemy. Yeah, just to try to find a solution to the problem. Our leaders, they were fighting for peace. They need peace because they need to protect us. It's their duty as the leaders to protect us as a nation. Yeah. They call up on world leaders meeting in New York just to discuss about peace in DRC. Whereby every country is given an opportunity to give its views, its opinion about this war, about the solution. For in eastern of DRC, because people been dying, Anyway, they're like, non, vous savez que nous avons donné l'opportunité à la Russie. Il va nous dire qu'est-ce qu'il pense concernant la guerre à l'est de la République démocratique du Congo. And you heard like Russian, they just come like, because Russians really, sometimes they should speak Russian or they should speak English. Sometimes they should speak French, And you heard like Russian because we are, as DRC, we are a French country, we are a Francophone country, Like we speak French. And you had this like delegation of Russia in New York, in National Assembly. They're like, non, vous savez, non, le M23 va cesser son offensive. And they go to the next country. They give like, we give the United States of America the podium, so to give their idea what they think about the war. And they're like, no, M23 must cease its offensive. That's what they're doing all the time. And while they're doing that, what they're discussing that, because the social media currently is powerful. There's a message which just comes in, like they just kill again 30 people, dying. While as we're still crying, we're still mourning here, so we just receive a new moon. And you had like a delegate or representative of DRC, like, non, à l'heure où je vous parle, je crois que la situation à l'est de mon pays, donc, dans le nord Kivu et le sud Kivu est très catastrophique. Donc, nous avons besoin que vous pouvez agir maintenant. N'attendez pas demain ou le lendemain. Vous devez maintenant agir. Aussitôt, je viens de vous parler, il y a un message qui vient d'entrer qu'on vient de tuer encore 30 personnes. Donc, vous devez agir maintenant. That's what was happening because they were killing people. You know? And other people again, we have to mourn because there is a new moon. There's a new moon. We have again to start crying. Hey! Hey, mabomu lisusu. Banaua tena. Banaua tena Beni banaua. Goma watu banaisha. Hey! Hey! Banaua tena. Yeah, we're crying. Yeah. You know, the war is not a good thing. 12 million dead already because of this. You know? However, our leaders will always negotiate. Yeah, something for peace, to find peace. You know? They even initiate national prayer meeting. The entire country we go like in one place, just praying. And we have to pray in our own languages. Yeah, because prayer is actually, it's more like a freedom. So you have to pray in the way you feel or in the language which you feel is easy for you. So God can understand you. And we had somebody were praying in French, like, la guerre doit cesser. La guerre cessera. On ne veut plus la guerre au Congo. À l'est du Congo, on a tué beaucoup de gens. La guerre, on ne veut plus voir la guerre. La guerre que Satan vient te prendre. La guerre que Satan vient te prendre. On ne te veut plus. Tu es mauvaise la guerre. Que tu sois maudite la guerre. On ne te veut plus la guerre. And whether it's just praying in tongues, like la guerre c'est Satan. People were praying for the world to find a solution. You know, our leaders, they try their best. They couldn't stop, you know. The second initiative was just economic, more like money. You know, getting money, go and buy some bullets, buy some drones just to come and, you know, and kill those enemies who are killing the people in Eastern DRC. You know, and they just get like those drones. They just send the drones like, looking for M23, the drones and the bullets. You know, like, when you see those who come to kill people, like, those are enemy of the peace, you know, you have to run away. So he must kill them. So that's what was happening. And actually, our leaders, you can say what we want, but at least these guys, they were trying their best to find the peace because they know without peace as a nation, actually they know that their duty is to protect us as a nation, is to protect us as a citizen. And most of the time, different initiatives, as I said, you know, yeah, that initiative was what? Yeah, it was just to organize, you know, like a soccer game. You know, they just invite different celebrities from different parts of the world to come in Kinshasa and play in the stadium. Because we only have one stadium, by the way. National, it's more like a national stadium. It's more like our anthems. So those guys, they should just meet the musicians. And we have those political leaders, actually those celebrities. And we had those other one, like those religious. So the different people, they just come there, all leaders, including politicians, more like our presidents, ministers, and deputies. Yeah. And other people, they were just there in the stadium. But what I like with that, it's only the strategy our leaders use to find peace. Where you see, like our president also was in the stadium, also also wearing like a player, like a soccer player. Where you see him, also our president, you know, looking for peace. You can see him also, you know, see our president also looking for peace in the stadium. Our president, you know, he was trying to show us how to find the peace in the stadium, the peace for the war. You know, we were looking for peace, playing also the president. We've seen the president also jumping. The president also was jumping. You know, the president, our president, was jumping also our president was jumping, looking for peace.